Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Last time we left off we were in a facility in Highland Park which proved to be a FEMA facility currently occupied by some Black Ops mercenaries. The same mercenaries that were responsible for the whole incident at Serif HQ a year ago when poor old Megan bit the dust. We came back here for a debrief, and upon doing so, Pritchard discovered that a backdoor into the system was actually created by Serif himself. We confronted Serif about it after a bit of a conversation, a bit of accusations and argument. He admitted that yes, he did create the backdoor so that he could communicate with a private investigator regarding his employer's employment status, including myself. And Serif has made that information available to us at our terminal for our perusal, but he has warned us not to look at it, for it may not make for pleasant viewing, I assume. But I'm going to ignore what he says, and I am going to have a look. Shut my door in case I have to shout out in frustration, in anger. Let's see what the hell's going on. Right. So let's start from the very bottom, shall we? Probably starting from here. I found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. I managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it. At least not yet. I'll be honest with you, the psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. It mentions the problems with authority figures, a disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines. So here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. But most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psych eval buried. So, that's interesting. My former superiors tried to get rid of me by making a few falsities up, did they? Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally backtracked some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past. Oh, now we're getting interesting. Through their medical files. Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family is a ghost. But he couldn't hide Margie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all its files and employment records were lost and the Jensen stayed invisible. Mostly. Here's the thing. One minute Adam doesn't exist, and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pull their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he was placed in their hands. Adopted? Digging deeper. I had a friend at the GeneView Labs run the test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? Oh my goodness me. Possible or probability of parentage? None. Oh, I assume this is news to Jensen. It's definitely news to me. That is not good. That is not good at all. Right, Mr. Seraph, it seems we have some more talking to do.
Athena tells me you spoke to Seraph. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Seraph spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Pretty sure I didn't. Yes, the old relationship between Pritchard and Jensen is quite humorous. How do I lift? I need a there we go, there's a lift. Back to the penthouse apartment suite. We need to talk with Seraph. He's got some explaining to do. Bypass Margulis. Shut the door, don't want anybody listening in, do we? Right then, buddy. I've read the data.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Okay, so we're not going to confront Seraph about the information he's just shown us. I should slap you in the face. No, he's sending us to China. Oh, that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? Should we talk again?
You have your orders, Adam. Meet Farida at the helipad as soon as you're ready to leave.
Oh, you have your orders, Adam. Keep your grey and black hair on. What a strange style you have. Shut you in your damn office with these nice little trinkets and gizmos. It's not about the money, no. Don't let this expensive laboratory fool you. It's not about the money. Yeah, that's what they all say. Anyway, looks like we're going to China. Change of scenery, nice. But before I go to China, I just want to double check a couple of things, just to clarify. Pritchard? No sign of Pritchard. We'll leave Pritchard be. Okay, what am I checking? Stand by. First of all, I have some praxis points that I wanted to spend. I have three available praxis, and quite a few things I want to spend them on. Social enhancer isn't one of them. We have hacking capture, which I do want to put up to level 4. We also have hacking stealth, which I want to put up to level 2. There is also energy, which I want to put up to level 1, and also recharge up to level 2. We also have carrying capacity 2 and 3. Icarus landing system. Reflex booster. Both of those. None of those. Dermal armor definitely needs to go up to level 3. Maybe EMP shielding. And also leg augments. Sprint faster. I'm not interested in sprinting or jumping silently. For now. So it's a case of sort of mishmashing them up together and trying to find out which ones I want to put into now. I definitely think upgrading my inventory is handy. But is it necessary? I hate it when it gives me choice. This is why I usually do a random select to pick things. It just takes the whole choice situation away. Pick a shortlist and then just randomly select out of that shortlist. Okay, I think hacking level 4. I think we're gonna level up hacking as quickly as possible. Combine that with hacking stealth level 2, so that we're at least getting to the point of quite high hacking level. The main reason being that I can hack more complex things, hopefully successfully upgrade capture data stores when I'm hacking, so which will lead to more experience points, which will hopefully lead to more practice points in the long run. That's my reasoning. So those two for now. So the third one either has to go into dermal armor or or bigger inventory, or we could save it with a view to unlocking one of these new ones next time. I'm thinking inventory. It's nothing worse, I think, than having a full inventory and there's things still to collect. I mean, I could have had a rocket launcher if my inventory was big enough last time, so yeah, I think inventory will do for now. Okay. So hacking and inventory. Nothing exciting, you know, nothing like going invisible or seeing through walls. It's none of the exciting kind of upgrades, but I think they are necessary. So what am I doing then before I head to China, I hear you ask? I am going to go back to the streets, if I possibly can, just to do one last sweep. One last sweep of any apartments that are level 4 now, because I'm level 4, don't forget. So any last apartments that I could possibly go into. Sell my last few bits. Just double check at the limb clinic that I can't buy any more praxis points. And then we'll take it from there. So one last sweep of the city before we head on off to China. So this set of updates probably won't be really exciting. Just covering old ground. Now there was another issue here that I had that I wasn't too happy with. Now, I don't know if these guys have any bearings at all on the rest of the game, but I definitely have a bone to pick with them. This guy, for instance, was responsible for that bloody gas poisoning back on the very first mission. Anyway, it was brought to my attention that I missed this last time, so here I am, about to hack into it.